What's up, you guys? Hey, wanted to come on here and make a quick video for you guys about how easy it is to create a structured meal plan for yourself that can help you reach your goals. Because let's be real, if you are new to this, if you haven't really been working out, or you don't have like a lot of knowledge about nutrition and all this kind of stuff, it can be so overwhelming that you're like, you know what, I want to give up. So you want to make the process as easy as possible. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you what I call my like nutrition meal plan cheat code. I mean, it really is like, it's not really a cheat code at all, but I like to spice it up and make it sound a lot more interesting than it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here in a second and walk you through the exact process that I've used in the past to help me not only like create a meal plan for myself, but also like help me enjoy foods and meals that are actually good, that make me want to stick with the process. And so this requires a little bit of work on your end, but I promise you, if you do this stuff, you will get some awesome results. So let's dive into this. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. And here we are. Okay, you guys. So the first thing that I want you to do is actually here. Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing. The first thing that I want you to do is if you haven't already, you need to decide exactly how many calories you need to be taking in and how much protein you need to be consuming every single day. You have to know what your caloric intake is in order for you to reach your goal. And so I'm going to show you a method that I personally use, an equation that I use, and how you find that exact number. Okay. And so here, I'll go back in. I'm going to share screen again. Boom. Okay, so this is called the Mifflin St. Jeor calculator, and I'll drop a link to this. But basically, if you just Google Mifflin St. Jeor calculator, this is like the first link that pops up, and this is going to use a very specific equation. This is known as probably the most accurate equation for calculating your total daily energy expenditure, which is the amount of calories that you need to consume in order to reach your goal. Okay, so pay very close attention here. I'm going to walk you through this, okay? So I'm going to input my age. I'm a guy. Oh gosh, what is, I'm 5'9". So let's see. Okay, so 69 inches. Okay. I currently weigh about 175-ish. And I'm pretty heavy on the physical exercise. So you're going to go through, you're going to answer these questions specifically for you, right? Super simple: age, male, female, how tall are you, how much do you weigh, and then how much exercise are you doing every single week. Okay, these things are going to help you calculate your total daily energy expenditure. So we're going to hit calculate. And boom, this tells me about how many calories I need to take in every single day in order to stay the exact same as I am right now. That's super important to realize, okay? So if you've got a pen and some paper and you're following along with this, I want you to write down what that number is. Okay, so for instance, I'm going to write down 2,991 calories. If I keep eating about that many calories a day, I'm going to stay the same. I'm going to keep weighing 175. I can keep doing heavy physical exercise 5 to 6 times a week. Now, here is the key point to realize, okay? If my goal is to lose weight, then I'm going to want to add a deficit to this number. So my personal goal right now might be to lose about a pound a week. Okay, so what I want to do is subtract 500 calories from this number. So I'm going to simply subtract 500. That's 2491. That is the number of calories that I need to consume every single day in order for me to start seeing weight loss happen with my current exercise regimen of exercising 5 to 6 times a week. Okay, so once again, let me walk through this with you. You are going to use that equation to find out exactly how many calories you are supposed to take in on a daily basis in order to stay the same. From there, we subtract 500. Why 500? Well, for a couple of reasons. If we have 7 days in the week and we take away 500 calories each day, that's 3,500 calories. Okay. That's 3,500 calories. Guess how much 1 pound of fat weighs or equals out to be? 3,500. It takes approximately, give or take some, about 3,500 calories to burn in order to burn 1 pound of fat. Let me repeat that. You have to burn 3,500 calories in order to burn 1 pound of fat. Okay. So we make the job easy for ourselves instead of staying on a treadmill forever and ever and ever, which here's the thing, you can't outwork a bad diet. Instead of doing that, we take the 3,500 from our calories that we would take in. And that is how we get close to that pound a week goal that we might have for ourselves. Can you cut more? You can. Is it sustainable? Probably not. That's why I say 500 calories should probably be the most that you cut out of your total daily energy expenditure every single day. So you start doing more than that, and maybe you can get away with it for a while, but it's not sustainable for the long term, especially if you've got a significant amount of weight to lose. So once you know how many calories that you need to take in every single day, which mine is a little less than 2,500, okay? And so for the sake of this, I might even just say 2,400, okay? So, I'm going to round down a little bit and say 2,400 calories a day is going to be my number. The next thing I need to figure out is I need to find out how many grams of protein I need to hit in order to reach my goal. So if I weigh, 175 pounds now, and I'm wanting to lose 5 pounds, that's 170, right? That's my goal weight. Then I am going to want to have 170 grams of protein every single day, okay? Why do we want to consume that much protein? For a couple of reasons, and I've explained it in other videos and other coaching calls, but when you consume high amounts of protein, particularly this 1 gram per pound of your goal body weight, it's going to do a couple of things. One, it's going to keep you full longer. Protein is the most filling and most satiating macronutrient. The second thing is it's going to boost your metabolic rate. It's going to help you build and maintain lean muscle mass. And oh gosh, there was one more, and I'm slipping on the exact reason. Also you burn through calories when you consume protein because it is so dense, I guess. So it has a high thermic effect of food, which means you burn more calories consuming protein. So these are just some positive reasons why you should consume protein, right? Building and maintaining lean muscle mass. It's also going to give you some energy. It's going to keep you full longer. Lots of reasons to consume that amount of protein. The less protein that you consume during this time, the less muscle you're going to be able to maintain, which means your results, you may lose weight, but your results are going to fall flat. And so that may mean like, hey, you hit your goal weight. I get to 175 pounds, but I still have fat on my body. I still have like maybe the tire around my waist, like my arms look super skinny and my body may look lean, but I still have fat. And that is because I did not maintain my muscle mass or build muscle mass in the process of me trying to reach my goal. We don't want our physique to fall flat when we lose the weight and reach our goal weight. We want to lose that weight, get lean, and look good at our goal weight. And so the best way to do that is to make sure that we consume enough protein. We want to make sure that that muscle mass stays intact, or we build some in the process, whatever it may be. So once you have these two numbers, 2,400 and 170, those are my current numbers. That can take us to part 2 of what I'm going to share with you today. So I want to go back into sharing the screen. And here is my absolute cheat code to help you develop and structure a meal plan for yourself. Okay. And so what you're going to do is you're going to open up the YouTube app, and in the search bar, you're going to type in 2,400 calorie, if I can type right, 170 grams protein. Look, it's already popping up, meal plan. When I pull this up, you're going to get a ton of videos. Okay. Now look, some of these may not be the absolute best. You may get a bunch of dudes with their shirt off, all that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, you are going to find a ton of meal plans that help you get closer to your goal. Okay. So for instance, this one right here, 2,400 calories, over 200 grams of protein. This is super high protein. You can go in here.
If you're a personal trainer looking to move your services,
You can wait for the ad to pass.
Give us 12 weeks and we'll.
And this guy's going to walk us through. We can skip ahead a little bit.
Like for half a pack is 16,000 steps today. Which is
of course, you've got the entertainment stuff, right? You got to see what these guys are actually up to. But they're going to give you some pretty awesome meal choices.
Before I even tell you, actually, just look at this big bowl of food. Let me show you all.
I mean, that looks amazing. I want to eat that.
How much calories do you think it is as it stands right now? Like, before I tell you guys, have a little rough think in your head quickly. So at the moment, this stands at roughly around 400 calories. Which is pretty good.
That's a huge bowl for 400 calories. Guys, this can be the game changer for you. Going on here, and yes, you've got to watch some videos. Hopefully you watch some that are like halfway entertaining. I would love to start making videos like this, but I don't have any now, but I don't want y'all to wait until I produce some videos before you can take advantage of this. I want you to start using this stuff now. So now 2,400 calories, let's be real. This might be a little high for some people. You know, some of you guys are only exercising maybe 3 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week. And so it would probably honestly bring you down to about 2,000 calories. And let's just say for the sake of, you know, this conversation today, we're going to put 175 grams of protein. Now, this is probably a meal plan that we're going to find more specifically towards the men watching this video. So let's go and watch. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so here we go. Here's one right here. It looks like a, what do you call those? Like a TikTok or a reel. Here's the same guy, 1,900 calories, 160 grams of protein. Here we go, 2,000 calories full day of eating for weight loss. So you're going to be able to find all kinds of stuff that's going to help you, you know, and let's just pick one. This is 1,800 calories, but nonetheless, you can still get some good ideas here and start constructing what works for you.
Mimosa, Alani Nu, and then the Red Prime. I think we got good one.
Okay. You know, some of these videos, it's like, who cares? Can we get to the meals, you know?
Secret to it. There's no like, oh, you get protein with the protein.
Okay, so that may not be the best video. Look, this guy's showing his meal prep for the week, low budget, high protein, shredding diet.
Before we get into the video, guys, if we could please try to stop and let's go for some.
Okay, this guy's showing you exactly how to cook.
So for meal, he's asleep. Yeah, he's in that cupboard down there.
Right. So anyways, you guys get the picture. You go on here, you watch your videos, you find some recipes that you like, you find out which ones line up with, you know, your calorie and protein goals. And I'm serious, you guys, like, if you will just do this, if you will just basically copy and paste what some of these guys are doing, you're going to get results. Like, you don't have to, you know, try to reinvent the wheel and do all this research and trial and error and stuff like that. Like, just do what these guys have been doing. You know, it's like, what is the famous quote? You know, if you like, success leaves breadcrumbs or whatever it is, if you do the things that other successful people have done, you're going to get some awesome results too. And so I highly encourage you to use this. Now, I want to do one more thing, because really what we have done so far is just look at a bunch of dudes with their shirt off. So I want to share one more here. Okay. Let me find. So I want to go in here and I'm just going to put, you know, for my women watching, I'm going to put 1,500 calorie, 150 gram protein meal plan. And I'm even going to put for women. Now, usually you get some like boss babes who come on here and start doing some stuff. If you have a hard time finding, You know, you might be able to get some
Exactly.
good stuff here. Who is
Easiest
this?
way to efficiently grow your
I
business.
don't know who
and get a
Michelle
lead
Roots
from
is.
paid. Automatically.
So yeah, you
Not
might be
like
able to
these
find some good
three,
stuff here.
That's my mid. Know that lemon flavor. That
Once again, you know, a lot of this stuff can be
do a
hit and
dark
miss.
chocolate celebration. And those in my protein shake. So clients, I try.
Okay, not a fan of that one. Um, just a lot of bros. I know there are women who do these. I should have got a list of some of the women.
I'm not cutting. I'm just focusing on the protein in it. So
Okay, so here we go. You know, she's showing us kind of what we can do, and
liquid aminos, guys. And then
you'll find some
And
good
then I
little
have
tips in some of these
crack,
videos. Like, yeah, you got to
and
binge
I'm gonna
watch a
go
little
ahead
bit. You got to kind of find what
So,
works
yeah.
for you.
welcome to Chaz's
But you
lifestyle.
can get some
In
good
today's
stuff. And I
video,
promise you, like, look, here's some of these just like,
Today on the meal prep series, we're making sweet and sour chicken. This is a high protein dish and tastes absolutely incredible.
Like, guys,
Starting out,
get
we're
on
gonna
here
get
and
our
use
hoisin.
this.
I know I do
Whenever I
breakfast
first
and all
started
meal preps, and you can change out,
with
which I'll leave
health and
you guys with that.
fitness and trying to tighten up my nutrition, like, I didn't have access to all of this. Like, there were some YouTube videos out there, but it isn't like it is now. I mean, there is just videos on videos on videos on videos on videos of different meal plans and meal prepping and things that you can do. And it's also not just like chicken and broccoli. It's like stuff that actually tastes good and it looks good, you know? And so we got to get away from the idea that it's just got to be like eating healthy has to be boring. So the last thing that I want to show you, and this will really pertain to some of my women who are watching, is I'm going to go right back in and let me pull up everybody's favorite app, TikTok. Okay. So here we are. We're in TikTok. Of course, you can do this on your mobile. You don't have to do it on desktop. I'm just doing it for the sake of the video. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to type in women fitness meal prep, right? Super vague, but I promise you're going to get a ton of good ideas. 15-minute meal prep, bet. Always with the entertainment element. It's like, can you just give us the lowdown? Like, we don't need the dance and all that stuff. Anyways, maybe that's why I could never be an influencer like this, because I just can't do the. Okay.
Prep meals with me as a gym girly with a 9 to 5 who is trying to bodybuild. Y'all, unfortunately, this is only gonna last me like 3 days, so it's tough out here. I always start with the easiest stuff for me to just put on the stove. So for me, that's gonna be hard-boiled eggs, throw the beef.
Right, guys. I really encourage you to just like get on here, grab you a few of these meals. They're all gonna be high protein.
Next Sunday.
Anytime you ever need me, I'm just here to make it easy. Baby, when you bad like that, you know. You should never fight your back. I'm in love with how you throw it back. When you bad.
So anyways, that's kind of it. That's my cheat code. It's not really a cheat code, but yes, going through and watching some of these videos, and I promise you, if you just take it, you apply it, you use it, like, you will 100% get results. And here is probably the best part about what I'm sharing with you is, in the process of doing this, you are going to learn so much about food, your eating habits, portion control, all of these different things, that it's really going to reshape the way you see food. It's going to change the way that how you feel about food. It's going to enhance your relationship with food. You're going to start respecting and honoring your body more. When you start to want to grab the snacks and the high calorie stuff, you're going to be able to like have a filter. Like, a lot of us, like, when we first start out, we don't have that filter. We don't even realize when we grab the high calorie snacks, like, how much of an impact that has, like, on our daily intake, right? And how it actually prevents us from reaching our goal. And so doing this and really sticking to a meal plan, whether it be 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 18 weeks, to help you get that weight off, can do so much for you. You learn so much about nutrition in the process, and it really does lead to lasting change. So you don't have to like, continue to attend a bunch of coaching calls to try to like pick up some pieces. Like literally copy and paste what these people have done, and I promise you, you will get some awesome results. Now, the last thing I want to share before I wrap up this video is a little thing that many of the people who I work with are already doing. So last time, I'm going to go back into share screen and introduce you guys to this Avatar app that I have. So this is Avatar Nutrition, and this is what I use for myself to track and calculate my food. And I also have the ability to coach many people, right? And so this is just a list of few of the people who I'm working with right now with nutrition, and everything that they track, I'm able to see. So I'm able to see, how close are they getting to their, how close are they getting to their protein goal or their calorie goal or whatever it may be, and really help them in real time with their nutrition goals. And so they can always message me and say, hey, like, will you take a look at today? Tell me what you think. Like at the end of the week, I usually go back and look at their logs and see like how close they are within range, whatever it may be. And this is a great way that I can coach specifically regarding nutrition outside of just the personal training sessions. And so if I work with somebody online, I essentially require them to have this, because this becomes a huge connecting communication piece for us. And also it is great for you as well. So, one thing that I'll show you using this app, and I shared this with a few people just the other night, right? So here we are. This is what the app looks like on your phone, okay? And you just go in here. You can add your breakfast. It's got all of the foods that I typically eat already on memory. So, right, I can go here. If I had eggs this morning, boom, I've got it added. If I had, what else did I have this morning? If I had a cup of orange juice, I can add that in there. Boom. If I had breakfast sausages, I can add that in there. If I had, let me see, what else did I have? I had some blueberries this morning, whole wheat bagel. Now look, I can go back and see where my day lies after adding these foods in for my breakfast, right? Maybe a little high on the carbs, need to come up on the protein, but it gives me a glance at how I'm doing today. Now, here's the cool thing. Let me go through and delete all of this stuff really quick. Here is the cool thing about this app, that once again, it can help you learn the benefits of doing something like tracking your food and calculating your macros and getting better at this meal plan thing. Is if you go down here to this plus sign at the bottom, right? You tap it and it has this meal plan option right here. This uses like, I don't know if it's AI or if it's just like, internal data or what, but it structures an entire meal plan for you to eat that day. And guess what? It gives you perfect macros every time. Every single time you generate a meal plan, it's going to give you perfect macros. Now, if you look on here and you're like, man, that doesn't look tasty to me, like I don't want to eat that, you can hit generate another plan, boop, and boom, here we go. Perfect macros, everything that you want right here. Pretty sweet, right? And here's something cool too. For instance, for dinner, they're giving you a chicken and broccoli stir fry. I can click on this and it's going to give me the ingredients, right? How many of each I need to have. And it gives me directions on how to prepare it. And it does this for pretty much everything. Now, they're beta testing this, so this is still like in the works as far as like making it perfect. But it's a great resource. It's a great tool. I like to just get on here and play with it just so I can kind of see what's available. Here they have you eating oats and scrambled eggs for breakfast. It doesn't sound like the tastiest thing in the world to me. However, if I can bypass like my taste buds and say, I don't care how good something tastes or not, I just want to hit my targets and I just want to reach my goals. If I can tough it out, right, then this is a great thing to look at. For lunch, it's a tuna sandwich, 2 sandwiches, and a side salad, and you're looking at 800 calories, but 60 grams of protein. And then your dinner, you're having chicken breast and quinoa. You have some like fruit for a snack with some peanut butter. Perfect macros. I mean, literally, these are cheat codes compared to when I first did this. I was literally having to write stuff down on paper, and it was just trial and error. And man, this is like when MyFitnessPal first came out. We've come a long way. We have some new tools, some new resources to make lifestyle change easy for you. However, it can't be force fed to you. Like, there's this proverb in the Bible that says, that the lazy person like will have the food in his hand, but still won't bring it to his mouth. It's like, you have everything you need. All you have to do is do a little bit of work, like do a little bit of planning, a little bit of research, and then put it into action and literally copy and paste this thing. I will find a few foods that I like and literally just copy and paste it every single day. I will wear out the same few meals because I know they're hitting those targets. I'm staying within my calories. I'm hitting my protein. It's foods that I enjoy, and I will wear them out. I will eat the same thing for almost like however long, you know what I mean? And then like Saturday night, I'll go out and have a burger somewhere or something, enjoy something that I really, really been craving. But that's just me. You got to find what works for you. And I really do think the things that I've shown you today can help you do that. So take these things, apply it. If you're interested in the Avatar app and having some one-on-one direct coaching outside of your training sessions, or you're just really needing help getting a better grasp on this nutrition, reach out to me because I would love to offer that service to you. It's a simple add-on fee. It's really not even that much compared to what so many other people are charging. It's ridiculous, like $50 for meal plans. Like, come on, give me a break. So anyways, work with me. I'm happy to help you. And I really do think this video will help. So I hope you enjoy it. If you need something, reach out. And thanks for watching. Catch you guys later and see ya.